for the WBC Youth Silver Middleweight title. All tonight's officials have been appointed by the British Boxing Board of Control and sanctioned by the World Boxing Council. At ringside we have the WBC representative, Mr. Robert Smith from Cardiff. Your timekeeper is Mr. Nick White from Kingston upon Thames. Your three judges, this evening, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Winthrop Jones from Aberdare, Mr. Bob Williams from Watford, and your third judge and the referee in charge of the action is Mr. Richie Davis from All Hallows in Kent. Your first contender, ladies and gentlemen, in the red corner now wearing red shorts trimmed with blue and white. He weighing yesterday in 11 stone and 2 pounds. Please welcome from Tbilisi in Georgia, Mikheil Khutssishvili. And across the ring in the blue corner wearing black and white shorts, weighing yesterday 11 stone and 5 pounds, the former English middleweight champion, ladies and gentlemen, at the end of round one, Khutssishvili's corner have retired him with a dislocated elbow. I'm giving you a winner and new WBC presenting the belt, ladies and gentlemen, from the team area council of the Nick Blackwell control, Mr. Jeff Barrett.
Well, Nick Blackwell, WBC World Youth Champion. How does that sound to start with?
Absolutely amazing. Buzzing. Yeah, so good.
I dare say, even in your wildest dreams, it was over a bit quicker than you planned.
Yeah, you know, first round, you know, a Neurot's arm. Yeah, you know, I wish it went a little bit further, but you know, first round, can't argue with that. You know.
You clearly hurt him early on, though, and I guess that was part of the intention, to let him know you meant business right from the off.
Yeah, I was mixing the shots up, you know, I was throwing the uppercuts, right hands over the top, was trying a few different things, and yeah, you know, I think he got a bit disheartened towards the end as well. So.
He's quite an experienced campaigner, a few more fights than you, a few more years than you. Did you expect more from him?
I expected a little bit more from him, yeah. He kept plodding around a little bit and throwing a few big shots, but yeah.
He's been in with the likes of Mikheil Hatton and Martin Murray. Yeah. You took him out quicker than they did.
Yeah, I know, yeah, first round, yeah. I haven't said I'm buzzing, I can't believe it.
Obviously you won belts before the English title, but does this one mean that little bit more with that name World on it?
Yeah, the green belt, you know, means the world to me, do you know what I mean? It's one of the best belts I've won, so.
And obviously you've had some fantastic nights in Trowbridge, but I guess this rate's right up there at the top now.
It's one of the best nights, you know, world title in Trowbridge, you know, couldn't have some more. You know, good crowd as well, again. You know, every single time we fight down there, the support has been spot on.
Mentioned Martin Murray earlier. I mean, that's been the only sort of disappointment in your career today. Have you really learned from that and gone on from that, and a year on you're a better fighter?
It's not disappointment to me, you know. I've learned leaps bounds from that fight, you know. I wouldn't have changed it, you know. I still to that fight, you know. I've had 4 fights now and I've finished every single one after that. So, you know, you lose, you learn from your losses, and I learned from that fight.
A little bit of word with your team. I mean, I guess that was, from your point of view, the perfect fighter. Would you preferred him to almost have had a better test?
Yeah, but you know, these things happen, and you know, he hurt him from the first shot. Nick was sharp with that jab, and you know, he was blinking, he was getting stunned, he was getting hurt straight away. You know, Nick's been working on that jab. He's sharp, he's got fast hands. You know, and you've brought up the Murray fight yourself. Nick learned from that. He knows what it's like to be at that level now. You know, he knows what's involved, and all he's done from it is learn. Now he's just stepping one step at a time, getting higher and higher and higher.
And as I say, a feather in his cap, because although Khutssishvili maybe didn't show his best tonight, he's been in with some good ones in the past, so he's no mug.
Very good. No, he knows his stuff, but he got hurt straight away. You know, he's broke open with that jab. That jab was just spearing his head back. He was blinking, he was stunned all the time. I told Nick to finish him in the second round anyway, so you know, he would have got stopped. No doubt about it. I think he would have got stopped.
But I'm sure, Nick, he'd put in all the work, and had he needed to go the distance, he was ready tonight, because this meant a lot to him, you could see.
Yeah, he's fit, he's strong, he's faster than he's ever been. You know, he's just work in progress. He's on his way. So,
talking of progress, what is the next step for him?
There's a few things we got on the pipeline. One is the WBC World Cup we're looking at the moment, and then obviously his manager PJ will, you know, see what comes in, what we're going to be looking at, and then we'll take it from there. He can have a week off now, and then we're getting back in the gym.
That's very kind. How do you see it, Nick? I mean, obviously, you know, if we take back a year to that Murray fight, if we look forward a year now to the next 12 months, where would you hope to be within that timescale?
You know, I love to be a British champion. Everyone wants to be a British champion. I love to do that. But you know, this World Cup tournament's coming up. You know, and I'm sort of focusing. Hopefully, that's going to come off, and we can do that. You know, first fight's in Las Vegas. You know, everyone's dream.
And you, the kind of boxer who's quite happy with the team around you, you'll let them decide who's next in front of you, and whoever it is, you'll deal with them as and when.
You know, I've been with Mark, you know, from day one. You know, from the unlicensed fight to the pro fight. You know, I haven't changed for the world. You know, why change something when it works? You know, so.
You gonna have a good night tonight?
Yeah, I'm gonna have a good night. I've got sparring in the morning, so yeah, I'm gonna have a few waters tonight, and then I might go out tomorrow night.
Okay, brilliant. While you're here, we'll have a quick word with your manager as well. PJ, come on in.
What are you doing?
Well, it was quick, but it was very, very effective, wasn't it?
Extremely effective. This guy's been in with some powerful characters, as we all know, and I was hoping Nick was going to do a good job, but I didn't expect him to do it quite so quickly.
He's 12-1 now. I mean, he's clearly one to watch. How far can he go, or is it too early to talk about that?
All the way, without a shadow of a doubt. He'll get a ranking now, and then we'll move onwards and upwards. You must remember, Nick's still only 21. So we've got all the time in the world. There's no rush, but yeah, I think he's got a great future.
Well, that's the thing, because I guess the temptation is when you get a good one, you want to push them, but you've got to be careful not to push them too far too fast.
The wonderful thing with Nick is whatever we work on, or whatever we mention, he works on until he gets it right. And he's still a work in progress at the moment, but I still predict the very top.
Right, so how quickly? Can you put a time scale on that, or is that pushing it a bit too much?
We're hoping to, well, we're in the WBC World Cup later on this year, and then we'll see what that brings and where we go from there. But within a couple of years, yeah, he'll be on the top of the tree.